We're gonna try this again. Hopefully. With a quick, Psycho trying to grab some butt. We managed to avoid most of that.
これでいいの。シングルベッドに無理やり二人で入り込む。私が床に布団で寝るよと言ったんだけど、聖子が狭くないならいいんだけどさ。
Well, you don't figure this is fine. It's all warm cozy over there. If only I could kiss you like this, I'd die a happy woman. I thought she popped her lips into a shade, resembling number 3, and looked at me, expecting what a god injury. No, you better not. Happy woman, no. I hate to see you die. Ah, damn hoist. What's just like, this is really fun. At that point, I started to realize the truth about Psycho. After all, even if I were to witness the brilliant act of Krasnit, and a complete dismissal of it, they assumed we were more than friends, too. It's not like I was actually in love with her. I really didn't feel that way at all. I just thought of her as a very dear friend, figured this closest we had was pretty normal. It seemed natural, in fact, that her behavior would lead to a third-party misunderstanding every now and again. I just had to set the record straight. But honestly, even in situations like that, Rose, they were pretty fun, though, in strange, silly sort of way. And this is the first time I've ever had a friend over. It's my first sleepover too. Sure beats lying in bed alone. I tell you what, hee, ow. You okay? I might have slapped your little heart too hard back there. You should have put your back into it, sluggard. But don't worry, I'm just fine. So I rubbed my face lightly as I struck her, but smiling from cheek to cheek. Say again, how about I come stay over at your place next time? What do you say? I say yes, yes, yes. That way I can introduce you to my little ones. You're absolutely welcome any times. Arigato. Then I crept in this way through my bedroom, wouldn't give it a whole dream like, oh, so you know if I was being a nod off. Was I dreaming? No, it's just my room. I could feel Psycho's warm next to me. Or maybe I was somewhere else entirely, and this whole world, all my life experiences were just one big dream. I mean, it's hard to form a coherent thought when you're dead tired. Well, tomorrow's a big day. Let's get some sleep. You said it. From sleepover right into a country fester, we're true challengers. And don't you dare oversleep. If you do, I'm putting back the blankets and putting an ice pack on your stomach. Well, don't you worry about that. I'm such an early riser. I put middle-aged woman to shame. I'll hold you that. Oh, yeah. Good night, Psycho. Good night. That was strange. That was quick. Psycho must have been exhausted. You were calm, tell him grunts, and remember breathing certifying that she was out cold and was contagious. Think over just how warm her body was generating. The previous night was so cold, but this was perfect. She was like a hot water bottle. So warm. You're awake? You can hear your voice even from the deepest sleep, Nami. You experienced that during class, remember? Is that some kind of ESP or something? And wait, were you sleeping during class? That's not good. Hey, I have a question. In the future, even if you get married, will you still spend time with me like this? Well, of course, I would talk about a bolt from the blue. For true. I mean, we're friends, you know, through thick and thin, and we always will be. You're really a spaz sometimes, you know that? So Game comes up over her head like some girly anime heroine. If she really did think of me as more than a fan, how was I supposed to react? Let's always be together. You bet. Good night, Psycho. It's adorable. Besides, you try to grab her ass.
私と同じこと嬉しい反面、なんだかまた照れくさいような変な聖子はやっぱりすぐに寝息を立て始める。こっちは目の前で寝ている聖子の頭をじっと見、おかしい。寝入りかけのテンションのせいかな。不思議なほど自然に、そのままお母さんが子供にやるように。いい頭の形。丸？聖子が私の胸に顔をうずめてなんか変な絵だけど。よしよし。
Good girl. This game's weird. Why am I playing this again?
今日夕方から雨降るみたいよ。二人。はーい。
Umbrella.
お借りします。よ
ーし。
元気に行っておいで。篠原さん。はい。お母様。誰がお母様？びっくりするほど早起きの聖子に布団を剥ぎ取られて髪を溶かして制服を着るとお母さんが作ってくれた朝ごはんに急がないと準備に遅刻しちゃう。おほ
Pretty grand. Look how empty this hallway
私準備室からお椀運んでくるから了解。ありがとう。文化祭
If you're at the Culture Festival, or Kisagi Fest, our school has a whole lot of history to it, and the festival has been part of it for ages. Every student in the junior and senior high alike was busy getting ready for the festivities, which would due to start in around 30 minutes. I wonder if I have any extra time afterwards to go check out the other classes' projects. We previously watched the bowls we were planning to use and laid them out in the home egg prep room. With schools in hand, I proceeded towards class 2-9. I climbed the usual staircase and headed towards the user room.
私たちのクラスでは教室に近づくと朝ごはんいっぱい食べてきたのに、もうおはようみんな。お汁粉屋のお椀ってこれぐらいで足りる？おはよう。おはよう。それぐらいあればだ。おはよう岸沼。サトシも。なんだかサトシが変だった。気になったけど、私はまず両手に抱えたお椀を置こうと教室足元がいや
ー。I don't have a save.
おはよう。うわちょっと聖子、お尻触んないで。
Stop grabbing my ass!
じゃないです。手の塞がったナオミさんを見て、私が放っておくと。こらああ、ダメだよ。食器は清潔。ごめんね。そうして始まった文化祭。私たちのお汁粉屋では
So we began the culture festival. All day we wore the clothes Suzumata prepared for us to serve red bean soup to our schoolmates. So we had a lot of costume experience, having worried else on the side of things in the drama club for quite some time. So did the sewing herself, putting all her practice to the test, and the kimonos she prepared for us were all of exceptional quality. So good, in fact, they became a centerpiece for us, bringing in students from the junior and senior high divisions alike. Made for a busy day. We were attending to customers. We were chasing after the Psycho Kishinuma. We're taking time to check out some of the other class projects. In the end, not only did we have a really fun day, we also rounded up being the most popular class in the whole festival. All in all, a rousing success. Finally, the clock struck 6. So basically, after close, we all stood around talking. We kept saying we should clean up, but that kind of didn't happen. Before I knew it, there were only 7 of us left in the room. Satoshi, the class rep, Psycho, Moshitsu, Kishinuma, Suzumoto, and myself. It seemed everyone else had already gone home. Homeroom TA Miss Shiruru showed up with Satoshi's little sister until, but they were it. We and I became the de facto cleanup crew. It's finally time to work out the places look like we'll pass them again. Those dumbasses were at home. Without helping sure are going to get a piece of my mind tomorrow, though. Not much of a class rep if I can't even hold everyone together long enough to clean up ourselves. But we did manage to keep Kishinuma here, surprisingly. Oh, shut up. Kishinuma's a cool guy. Suzumata, I just want to say it's been really fun having you these last few months. You can't tell me times your positivity helped burst my spirits. I just remember that you loved and respected. You may have not said much to that effect, but we all been watching you blossom here. I lent a hand while I could and did my best to help you guide here. But ultimately, you walked your own path and have become a fine young woman. Thanks a special person to achieve what you've done without even realizing it. It's been an honor to serve as your homeroom TA. I wish you all the best at your new school. Thank you. Fortunately, this teary farewell brought us all back to reality. During the holidays following the culture festival, Suzumoto was being transferred. This was her last day at Kisagari Academy High School. Everyone here loved her, so this was a sad occasion indeed. She was truly a kind person, possessing no ulterior motives and harboring no ill toward anyone. The thought of her leaving was just plain depressing. But time waits for no one, and sadly the time had come to say our goodbyes. As one fine hurrah, our occult-obsessed class rep asked us to perform some friendship ritual called Sachikoko Ever After. Upon mentioning it, she produced a paper doll from her bag. It looked a lot like those proxy dolls you sometimes see in Shinto shrines, designed to absorb bad karma in someone's place. Visually, this whole thing just seemed like a setup for some cursed sentence or something. It was kind of scary, and I wasn't the only who thought so. It's a charm that I found on the internet. If you're right, then all of us will be together forever. Or we'll always be friends. Anyway, that's the gist of it. How do I save? Buttons. Thank you. Let's right click for some fucking reason. Interesting. So how does it work? No, don't do this. Seriously, don't do this. It's dangerous. I'll watch you. Satoshi. Don't you think that's going a little bit overboard? Look, I'm not joking, I'm dead serious here. Satoshi has always been easily spooked, and in true form he was pleading for his life, that we should stop what we're doing. It didn't sound that scary, though. Don't worry, Mochidata, this isn't my usual creepy fare. I gotta say, it's rare to see you get this worked up. He probably has the right reason for it, though. Then 8 of us proceeded with the ritual as planned, where Satoshi sat out of it to the side, tears in his eyes. I kinda felt bad for him. This was for Suzume. We all wanted to give her the best possible send-off, so I could really... I got into it. Please, I'm begging you. You should stop this, don't go through with it. Why won't anyone listen to me? It's really serious, like as serious as I've ever seen it. What is this, Satoshi? What is that you used to word? It's a time loop. This has all happened before. All of this, I remember it. What's coming next is worse than you could possibly imagine. Sorry, but I'm through trying to convince you. Just be a good boy and wait for us to finish, okay? Time loop. See, experience deja vu like me? There's some new destiny being born inside of him, like the class I said before. Come to think of it, this does feel a little familiar. This room, this atmosphere, this charm. I really dug my nails into the paper doll, but all the while I was frantically foraging through my memories, trying to figure out what I was missing. We're gonna pawn it until it rips apart into 9 pieces, okay? On the count of 3. The pale faces totally quickly washed over and grabbed the paper doll himself. He was joining us after all, it seemed. Everyone else smiled at him, as to say. Finally, he come to his senses, but it was just starting to get a really bad feeling about this. There was definitely something wrong here. Really? 1, 2... And we all died. For the maze with a thud. I saw a person who was pitch black, but I swear it like a person. Let's go from a door hung open near me, and it was my panic state. I swear I seen a black shadow figure within. No! Omae Shindayu? Oh, nice. I think it looks like an eyeball. Like clearly taken with fear. What was that? What just happened? That dark, misty entity came towards me and entered my body from every orifice. It came through my ears, through my mouth. I felt my enormous lump in my throat, blocking the flow of air into my lungs and momentarily teetering me on the brink of unconsciousness. I was almost killed. It felt as if a cold hand reached to my body and grabbed hold of my life's energy, turning all my internal organs inside out and leaving me for dead. My stomach was churning, my bowels were on fire, and my legs were all twisted around themselves. Can pressure alone disrupt the human body this much? The bitter flavor of my own gastric juice is still gnawing at the back of my throat. I felt like I was going to throw up again, but I held it in. I remember this. Can I save again? I've been here before, I know I have. Before the Sachiko ever after ritual, there was a hellish noise, then a huge hole appeared in the floor, and then I was here. There's no sign of Satoshi or Miss Shichido or the class up or anyone else, only Saiko was still near me. The hell? Collapsed in a heap on the floor. Saiko and I explored the decaying building as best as we could, but there's no way out, not a single window or outer... Finally, I'm still safe. Not a single window or even just as we started hoping to vanish, we suddenly heard Satoshi's little sister Yuka carrying out for somewhere just out of sight. I sprained my ankle pretty badly and cannot walk very well, so Saiko went off alone to find her while I rushed up in the infirmary. That's smart. So the dark shadow figure showed up and began attacking. Scared, so scared, so very, very scared. Why does it sound like someone's knocking on my door? Teeth were shutting, my lips were curving as if they had a mind of their own. Why should me alone like that? I told her I'd go with her to look for Yuka, so why did she leave me behind? Was I going to slow her down? Was I going to get in her way? Oof. Oh my god, are you so sorry I let you all by yourself? Seems like his face cold my shivers. Whatever she's around, I feel so at ease, and at that moment I just wanted to cling on to her and cry my eyes out. Should've just done it, but instead... Just leave me alone, do you not have any idea how scared I was? I'm sorry, Nami, come on, let's try to find a way out of here together. What's the point? Just forget about it, leave me alone, we're never getting out of here. It was the safety of Psycho's presence that did it, but all the fear welling up within me turned to anger. I was like a spoiled child. Nothing good could come of lashing out like this. Psycho didn't do anything wrong. I knew that, but I couldn't stop myself from saying what I said. So he was genuinely concerned about me, and I swore to myself that I'd protect her, but my sense of reasoning was fighting a losing battle. It means that when we've gone missing, right? How do you think my mother's going to feel? She's going to be worried sick about me. There's nothing I can do. Naomi, please don't say things like that. It's going to be alright. Like how it is, she's going to keep searching for me until I finally come home. And she has work, you know. This whole situation is not right. As long as I'm here, I'm nothing but a nuisance to her. I'm a terrible daughter. We're just going to die here anyway, so all that time she spends looking for me will be wasted. But this time my mind had been completely overtaken. I wasn't myself anymore. I was running an autopilot, horrified by the words coming from my mouth. No, I know how this ends. You're wrong! Families aren't like that. It won't be a nuisance. It won't be a burden. You're not terrible. I don't know exactly how to say this, but there are loved ones involved. You can do anything for them. There was again deja vu. Everything was falling into place. I knew that was going to happen. I knew that fate had its door and we continued down this road. But I guess I can see where you're coming from. Your mother's a really kind person. The last thing you want to do is worry for her. That's why we need to make sure that doesn't happen, right? We need to get back home. I don't know how it is for you and your family, but no, people don't work that way. It's happening. Psycho's going to get hanged. She's going to die. No! I don't want you. I'll help you speak me down. Please don't tell me that's not how you really feel. If I didn't say something to calm her down, Psycho would run off, and I knew she wouldn't be herself right now. So I promised her I gotta try pausing, but the words... The words gonna come as soon as I tried to form them. The music needs to calm down! I found myself in a breathe and doubled over in a fit. Naomi, are you okay? I'm sorry, Naomi, if I'm bothering you. Oh, go on, I hate to leave your side, but that's what you want. I want with you. No! No! Wait! Wait! Figured growling, smiling dark into advance. I know I made an irreversible mistake. I tried to apologize! For months I'd come back before, so I could sense ambivalence within me, and an outside hand that made me lash out at Psycho. I felt like something was in my throat. I had no idea what it was, but there was something in there. I stuck my finger and tried to dig it out. Large clumps of black hair. Where did all this hair come from? This is all stuck in my throat? Finn realized before, now it's certain I was remembering some future event. I didn't know how, but I was repeating time. Am I just not allowed to apologize? I could feel a dark will guiding me. Somehow, something wanted Psycho to be killed in this timeline as well, but I wasn't going to let it happen. Now without a fight! Go! I have to go after her. After I apologize, I can't leave her alone like this. I ran as quickly as I could in the direction Psycho had gone, but then... Fears up there began shaking the building. It was so violent I couldn't even stay standing. I crouched on the ground waiting for it to pass. Everything was moving. There was sounds of objects cracking, breaking all around me. Glass was shattering. Ceiling tiles were raining down upon me. I skipped for my life, so scared, so very, very afraid. I was certain I was going to die. Maybe a big chunk of ceiling would fall on me, or the floor would open up my feet and swallow me whole. I kept wondering how it was going to end. Was I going to be crushed? How badly would it hurt? How long would it go on before I finally died? My head was swimming with all kinds of worst-case scenarios, while my body just remained motionless on the ground. I never felt so helpless before. I didn't care anymore. I'd take it. Any release I could get just make it stop. But there was no release for me. All I could do was grab in a ball and pray. I wonder how much time has passed. It could have only been a moment, but a few minutes or even a few hours, for all I knew, but it did finally end, and the dark corridors were silent once more. I gradually loosened my stiff body and curling from the floor. Blotches of dust and wood chips fell from my hair. Some of the finer debris that got into my clothing was crunching around like sand with every movement. It was not pleasant. I brushed myself off as best as I could and slowly rose to my feet, slapping my skin in vain to clear away any excess dust and dirt. The particles in the air were like a white smoke billowing through the pitch black hallway. It took me a moment to get my bearings. Once I finally did, though, I almost wished I hadn't. The sight before my eyes instantly washed away what little hope I may have had. What? I had a completely caved-in part of the floor. It's no longer possible to continue down this hall. No longer possible to tread a Psycho. I've been cowering from the quake only a few feet ahead. I'd be dead for sure, swallowed up into whatever hell lay down there.
I knew,
not down by the edge of the hole appeared within. It was too dark to tell for sure, but it wasn't. But what that was correct, and the ceilings in the school were reasonably high. To make matters worse, it seemed like the floor directly below had fallen out as well. I didn't dare consider just how deep this pit might go. All I knew was I couldn't risk falling into it. Shivering to try to pull myself up. What do I do? Can I get around it? I have to hurry! I really had to hurry. If I didn't, Psycho would commit suicide. There was still time. I was determined not to let that happen. No matter what, I was going to save her. I was going to change her horrible fate. Search mode. What? 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 I don't like this place. The infirmary is where I've been attacked. I don't want to stay here longer than I had to. Horrible sense of my body being Yeet. I'm scared. Slaying never had experience as long as I lived. Search mode. Paper procedure for dissection. First and foremost, you must ensure that both arms and legs were firmly pinned down such that the object is completely unable to move. Next, make a clean incision across the stomach and carefully peel the skin on both sides, exposing the subject's innards. Use pins to keep the remainder of the pages so stained and faded that it's completely unnoticeable. Thanks. There's a photo here. The paper was cracked and warped in various spots, and the picture itself is black and white. Clearly, this is not a recent photograph. It's just a simple shot of a man looking directly at the camera, and a former air to it, as if it were used for a arranged marriage interview. I wonder who this is. Was he the man who worked at this desk, or a family member, maybe? Okay, so there's that. There's a pair of scissors on one of the cells. This blades will stain the blood. Can I take it? That's because there's surprisingly little dust on the beds. There's nothing under them, is there? No, there isn't. Good. Same thing. Old-fashioned space heater with so full of ash, I probably never light it again. And on the shelf here, between the suits packed tight and the smells of chunks of it. I mean, the smell suggests they were quite here for a while. Okay. Alright, so how do I go back to the map? I did that somehow, and I forget how. Oh. On the front, you better jump across. It's massive blood entrance on the floor. So someone launched across from the corners. Tremendous speed and split on impact. The smell is positive via cigarettes commented on before, but it really hit me now. Every breath I took was triggered my gag reflex. Because all I could do was not vomit again. What the fuck? Frozen in place. We're gonna die. Dark corners, every hair on my body standing attention. I had goosebumps from head to tail. I felt like a fog of easiness was swirling out of me with each step I took. And that fog was growing thicker and thicker, to such an extent that I began fearing the darkness might swallow me whole as I ceased to resist. I could feel my sanity slipping away. I didn't know how much longer I could hold it out, and I was starting to lose patience. I just wanted to get it over with. Fear was like a slime covering my entire being, no matter how much I wiped. I was only squishing it around. When I come off if I was stuck fast. More damagingly calling Seiko's name, by doing so I think I was going to dull my senses and just barely maintain my grip on the outing. Saika, where are you? Please answer me. I was making straight. I want to apologize. But I swear I saw a light glimmering off of something. It looked for a moment like a web of sinewy strings all across the lines. So I could confirm that they were in fact strands of wire. Gently reached out finger and touched the closest one. Yow! My hand when looking down at it, there's now a very fine, clean slice right on the tip of my finger. Tiny red beads are being formed. The beads just kept getting bigger and bigger as I watched, eventually swelling into one and forming a single drop of blood. The drop quickly became too heavy for its perch and began winning its way down my hand towards my wrist. Piano wire? No, it's a little different. Couldn't believe it had cut so deeply, just from that one faint touch. Had it been sharpened? It's really strong. If I hadn't noticed this wire strung across the hall and just I kept walking, I shouldn't think of what might happen. Death not from male of experience, but from a mere bloody booby trap. Who could have done this? This was definitely a planned malice behind it. I could sense all an ill will in the air and began to tremble. Was someone watching me, even at the very moment? Was someone just waiting for me to fall into the trap and die so they could gloat about it? Someone there? Hey! It's like an unconscious shout. I couldn't control myself. I was scared, and whatever I did, this was heartless. I just couldn't let it go. Stop this, please, you're scaring me. Don't do this, all these things to people. A few negative emotions began swimming through my head suddenly as I was crying. As I knew this, and I knew that this corridor was its web of razor-sharp piano wire was effectively impassable, at least for the moment. I need to find some way to cut these wires, or assuming the trap. Scissors. Skizzers! Scissors. Can we take the scissors? Darkening. What the fuck does that mean? Can we not take the scissors? We're gonna kill everyone. There's too much piano wire in the way, make it impossible to get to. Customers first in place. Sorry, blood running reads getting close to the darkness is one way to learn the truth. That whole place sits close to darkness after all. Ooh, I don't know what's worse than dead ass quiet. If it is a traitor you're going to kill, run. Shouldn't have been there. It wasn't on the board when I first got it with Saika. Someone had to write a reason why it could have written our friendship. Don't know if it's a person or girls, but whoever did this was a terrible thing to do. Someone here, stop harassing me, whoever you are. Can't take this anymore, I just can't. You know who I was angry with, but made no mistake, it was seething. It was probably really close to my breaking point. I ran out of the room, never even pausing to wipe the tears from my eyes. I hope not each hallway is important. Piano wire. There's another piece of piano wire in the room, seemingly razor sharp like the others, but only one I could avoid easily with some care. What is this thing? A corner room set entry. Maybe a rise lower attached to it. So it's the lever tap. This was so it's going to give it another fight. And then I die. Pinwheel, it's gone. Okay, I'm imagining there's a point to that. Because it was aimed into the ceiling, right? Yep. Just careful and never made any footprints down the hole. Keep it touching the slightest brush against the strand. So there's a place. Shave fatal languages, very make out. Pull it out of your mind. Don't worry. Eat laugh. Go nuts. Let the darkness in. Okay, something crucial. What the fudge? This is so huge. Jesus Christ, that scared the fuck out of me. What?
3年 A 組の中島さん。3年 A 組の中島さん。大至急、クラスへ戻ってください。次はあなたです。何よ、それ。
Did I fuck up? I think I fucked up. Oh shit. Wait. Oh, shut the fuck down. I don't like the darkening shit. Stop giving that stupid. What's that, a light?
電気も消えて暗闇になっている通路奥の私がじっとその光を見つめると誰かいるの？返事はない。だんだん気味が悪くなってきた。無言でじっと見つめられているような気持ちが膨らんでくる。懐中電さっきの明滅は何だったのだろう。
I want it.
きっと電池が私は自分にそう説明してそっと目の前特に
Flash of the light!
残量に気をつけて使わなきゃ。なるべく消しておこう。
Skeleton. Major high student. Masai Kawasaki. Blah blah. A little bit dead lice. Ew. What have happened here? Listen to your teacher, you're going to die now. I'd rather not die if I could. That'd be cool.
その部屋に入った時、耳が痛くなるほどにしんとした教室。何の音も聞こえない。子供の描いた元気な絵。クレヨンで描かれているみたい。口を大きく開けてスイカを食べているの。
Dirty tissues. But female like an genius. I don't like how quiet this is. I had a student today. I was so hungry I had to. Plus, we played rock paper scissors and I lost. I thought I'd lose an adult, but I didn't. Yeah. Okay. Well. Okay. Okay, so I can't cross here. I'm fucking terrified. Please. How'd you die? I feel like I just need to check every hallway now.
3年 A 組の中島さん。3年 A 組の中島さん。大至急クラスへ戻ってください。
私は 桜木学園の2年休組やめてよ。私じゃないよ。
Jokes on you, I don't know what class is mine. See, I don't know what that darkening shit is, and it's freaking me out. Can I get a refresher what class is mine?
'3 年 A 組の中島さん。3年 A 組の中島さん。大至急クラスへ戻ってください。
いらっしゃいませ。いらっしゃいませ。いらっしゃいませ。
何かの力に体を絡め取られて、無理やり教室。
よく来たね。
I don't consent.
さあ、検査を始めるよ。いい子だ。さあ、ベッドに寝て。
Oh, here's footsteps!
何だったの？
I had 8 seconds to find that asshole? What? Hell no! No, 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 no! Don't take out my jacket, you fucking baboon. God damn it.
黒板に文字が書いてある。お前らの中を
Whoops.
怒った私は黒板を殺す。成功！返せ！
Yeah, fuck you, chalkboard. I'm gonna end that. I'm gonna end the episode here. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. Bye bye!